Hi everybody, welcome to TechGrowthStocks channel. Today I present you a new episode. Specifically, I will give you 4 best return on equity stocks. So these stocks have excellent return on equities and also they have strong growth and good momentum. So I think it definitely pays to watch this video until the end and take note of all of these return on equity stocks. Before I start right off with the first stock, I have to make a short disclaimer. This video does not constitute financial advice. It's for entertainment purposes only, so please consider that. And one more quick note, please subscribe now to my channel with the link in the description below, so that going forward you do not miss any super performance stocks from me. So please subscribe now. Okay, everybody, so that was it for the intro. So let's dive into the first stock, to the first best return on equity stock for 2021. And as you can see it in the chart, it is GMAB Genmab. In the long-term chart, you can see Genmab was an IPO in June 2013. So it's now a little bit older than 7 years, around 7.5 years. And you can see after its IPO, it formed a nice IPO base here, and it could break out of that IPO base around October 2014 and form a very strong uptrend until, let's say, September 2017, where it started a new correction and consolidation phase, and it could break this consolidation downtrend, let's say, around August 2019 and form a nice and very strong uptrend again. The short-term chart, you see an uptrend here, and you can see as well, recently we have been base building here, and looks like we are just breaking out of that base, and it could be soon we could trade to new high ground in Genmab and have strong gains in Genmab. Genmab's growth characteristics are excellent. The EPS growth is super strong with 1,801%. The sales growth is also super strong with 332%. And the relative strength rating is okay with 84. And the return on equity is excellent with 332%. And Genmab is in a hot sector, in the biotech sector. So I think Genmab is definitely a best return on equity stock for 2021. Okay, everybody, so that was it for Genmab. Now let's have a look at the next best return on equity stock, and it is QDEL, Kedel. Here you can see the longer term chart of Kedel, and as you can see here, let's say we had a nice uptrend from around May 2017, traded to the upside until September 2018. Then we had a consolidation phase, which lasted around December 2019, and then we could form a nice new uptrend in Kedel. And recently we have been in a volatile consolidation base building phase, quite volatile. And now we're at the lower end of that consolidation phase, and I think soon we could trade to the upside and continue its nice long-term uptrend. Kedel's growth characteristics are excellent. The PS growth is super strong with 3,291%. The sales growth is super strong as well with 181%. The relative strength rating is good with 90. And Kedel is in a hot sector in the medical diagnostics and devices space, which has been a leading sector for quite some years now. And the return on equity of Kedel is excellent as well, with 181%. So Kedel is definitely a best return on equity stock for 2021. Okay, everybody, so that was it for Kedel. Now we come to the next best return on equity stock for 2021, and it is NBAX. Novavax. Here you can see the longer term chart of Novavax, and as you can see, Novavax was in a downtrend for, let's say, from around August 2015 until, say, February 2020. It could break that downtrend and form a nice and new strong uptrend. The short-term chart, you see that uptrend, and you can see now since around August 5th, 2020, we have been consolidating in Novavax, and I think now we found a bottom here, and I think here we are building like a handle, and a break above these highs here would be very strong for Novavax, and I think we could see further very strong gains than in Novavax. Novavax growth characteristics are very good. The EPS growth is 126%. The sales growth is very strong with 3,561%, and the relative strength rating is excellent with 100, and the return on equity is super strong with 3,561%. So Novavax, with these strong characteristics and in the hot biotech sector, it is definitely a best return on equity stock. Okay, everybody, so that was it for Novavax. Now we come to the last best return on equity stock for today, and it is SE, C Limited. Here you can see the longer term chart of C Limited, and as you can see, that was a quite young company as well in October 2017, so it's now a little bit older than 3 years, and it's quite early in the stock's run, and I think that stock could see further strong gains. And after its IPO, it formed a nice IPO base here, and it could break out of that IPO base in February 2019 and form a nice and very strong uptrend until recently. And the short-term chart here, you see a very strong uptrend. You see also bounces of these moving averages, and yeah, we're just trading higher and higher in C Limited. C Limited's growth characteristics are very good. The EPS growth is very strong with 65%, and the sales growth is also very good with 100%, and the relative strength rating is very good as well with 96, and the return on equity is super strong with 100%. And C is in a hot sector in the interactive media communication services space. So I think C is definitely a best return on equity stock for 2021. Okay, everybody. So these were the best return on equity stocks for today. I hope there are some nice stocks for you in this video, which you can use for your research. And also, please subscribe now to my channel with the link in the description below, so that going forward you do not miss any super performance stocks from me. So please subscribe now, and I hope to see you again in the future, and also I wish you good luck in trading for 2021. And I think it will be an exciting year with all that stimulus going on for stock trading. So I think this will be, and I think the next decade will be a so strong decade with all these cheap money going around. And where will it go? It will go into an asset price inflation and an equity stock price inflation. So we will all benefit. So I think it will be super, super strong. Okay, so thank you for watching that video, and I hope to see you again soon. Cheers.